Hello friends, in this video we are going to discover the top 10 most dangerous airports in the world. Kindly make sure to hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon before we start this video about the 10 dangerous airports in the world. Airports serve a significant purpose, to get people and goods from one place to another. Unfortunately, many areas throughout the world don't have the best conditions for an airport. Traveling by plane is a good time-saving alternative. However, in certain places, a simple trip can become a nightmare if a place has dangerous airport landings and taking off. Engineers work countless hours to create landing strips in places where airports were not thought possible, and the marvels of modern engineering have allowed us to build them where they really shouldn't be. The unique locations of these landing strips in airports cause problems when conditions are less than perfect. These airports often present difficulties because of their geographic location or because of their design. Because of these issues, maneuvering planes can be problematic for many of the pilots who fly to these locations. The airports on this list are because of their extreme locations at high altitudes, difficult approaches, or short runways, all of which make landings challenging. Because of the challenges of taking off and landing, these are considered to be the most dangerous airports in the world. These are the top 10 most dangerous airports in the world. Number 10 on the list of most dangerous airports in the world is Wellington International Airport, New Zealand. Serving the capital of New Zealand, Wellington International Airport is the third busiest airport in the country, after Auckland and Christchurch. It features a single 2,081 meters, 6,827 feet, runway that appears to start and end in the ocean. The airport has a reputation for sometimes rough and turbulent landings, even in larger aircraft, due to the channeling effect of Cook Strait creating strong and gusty winds, especially in northwesterly conditions. This makes it extremely difficult for pilots to maneuver landings, and can sometimes turn flying into a hair-raising experience for passengers. Number 9 on the list of most dangerous airports in the world is Gibraltar International Airport, British Overseas Territory. The Gibraltar Airport, sometimes called North Front Airport, is considered the most dangerous airport in Europe. Located only 500 meters from the Gibraltar city center, the runway for this airport cuts right through the city. One of the scarier aspects of this airport is that a busy street, Winston Churchill Avenue, intersects the runway. Because of this, when a plane lands or takes off, the road has to be closed. However, the highway crossing isn't the main issue for pilots. It's the strong turbulence and wind shear around the Rock of Gibraltar and across the Bay of Algeciras that makes landings here a challenging affair and particularly uncomfortable. Diversions and go-arounds are common, especially in winter. Gibraltar Airport was originally an emergency airfield for the British Navy. Today, the airport is used to haul cargo to the area and to bring in tourists. Number 8 on the list of most dangerous airports in the world is Princess Juliana Airport, St. Maarten. Princess Juliana International Airport, also called St. Maarten International Airport, services the Dutch side of the island of St. Maarten in Dutch. This airport is considered dangerous because of its touristy beach location in regards to the low-flying planes. Jet blasts from planes have been known to knock beachgoers into the water as the runway starts just off the beach. The design of this airport makes St. Maarten a favorite locale for plane spotters, as it is one of the few places left in the world where people can be in such close contact to a plane landing or taking off. However, due to the popularity of plane spotting here, additional fencing was added to the end of the runway to protect tourists who purposefully cling to the fences to be blown into the water by landing aircraft. Number 7 on the list of most dangerous airports in the world is NARSARQUAG Airport, Greenland. One of 2 airports in Greenland capable of serving large airliners, NARSARQUAG Airport is located in Tuneliervik Fjord on the country's southern tip. The airport was built in 1941 by the USA Ministry of Defense. Pilots must deal with strong winds, severe turbulence and wind shear in a mountainous landscape, even on the calmest days of the year, before they get sight of the relatively short 6,000 feet, 1,823 meters, runway. While the high wind in the fjords is a major challenge for pilots, a nearby volcano can be even more of a headache. When it erupts, its volcanic ash cloud contains very small particles of glass, silica, from melting ice, that can damage aircraft engines. Number 6 on the list of most dangerous airports in the world is Toncontin Airport, Honduras. The approach to Toncontin Airport, located near the capital of Honduras, has long been considered to be one of the most dangerous in the world, especially in inclement weather condition. The mountainous terrain surrounding the small airport forces pilots to make a dramatic approach that's anything but head-on, with a steep descent and a sharp turn prior to lining up with the runway. It's also one of the world's deadliest airports. In 1989, a Boeing commercial plane crashed into a mount site on approach, killing 132 people. At least 5 more planes have since followed suit and crashed in or around the airport. A new airport is currently being constructed in Camagüey to replace Toncontin International Airport. Number 5 on the list of most dangerous airports in the world is Madeira International Airport, Portugal. Madeira Airport is located near the city of Funchal on the Portuguese island of Madeira. This airport was initially known for being dangerous because of its short runway, at only 1,600 meters in length. Shortly after the TAP Portugal Flight 425 accident in 1977, the deadliest airline accident in Portugal at the time, the runway was scheduled for lengthening. Because the airport was built on the side of a cliff, there was no land on which to extend the runway. To account for this, pillars were used to support the extension. The difficult task of designing and engineering the new runway was done by a Brazilian company known as Andrade Gutierrez. The work done at the Madeira airport won the company awards, including the Outstanding Structures Award given by the International Association for Bridge and Structural Engineering. However, even after the construction of the runway extension, this airport is known for being one of the most dangerous in the world. Number 4 on the list of most dangerous airports in the world is Tenzing-Hillary Airport, Nepal. Tenzing-Hillary Airport was originally called Lukla Airport but was renamed to honor the first climbers to reach the summit of Mount Everest, Sherpa Tenzing Norgay and Edmund Hillary. This airport, located in Lukla, Nepal, serves those wishing to climb Mount Everest as well as those wanting to explore the Everest region. Dangers at this airport include high winds, affecting maneuverability, and cloud cover, affecting visibility, but these aren't the scariest aspects of this airport. Like Gustav III Airport, one end of the runway is preceded by high terrain. However, instead of a gorgeous sandy beach on the other end, there is a 2,000-foot drop. The high winds, cloud cover, steep terrain, and the considerable drop make this the most dangerous airport in the world. There have been several accidents at this airport, including the most recent which occurred on October 12, 2010. In this accident, a Dornier Do-228 aircraft operated by SITA Air lost control while landing and crashed into the wall end of the runway. Remarkably, everyone survived. Number 3 on the list of most dangerous airports in the world is Courchevel Airport, France. While the airport at Lukla has a dangerously short runway of only 527 meters, 1,729 feet, the one at Courchevel Airport is even shorter at 525 meters, 1,722 feet. This airport, which serves the exclusive ski resort of Courchevel in the French Alps, drops off in a cliff as well, so pilots need to make sure they gain enough speed for takeoff if they don't want to fall off the cliff's edge. The runway also has a downward gradient of 18.6%, which further complicates takeoff and landing. Moreover, on approach or during takeoff, pilots have to maneuver their aircraft between the Alps without instrument procedures. The only clear guideline is a no-go around due to the surrounding mountains. Number 2 on the list of most dangerous airports in the world is JUANCHO YRAUSQUIN Airport, Saba Island. JUANCHO YRAUSQUIN Airport is located approximately 45 kilometers, 28 miles, south of St. Maarten, on the minuscule Dutch Caribbean island of Saba, also known as the original King Kong movie island. With a runway of only 400 meters, 1,300 feet, in total length, this makes it the world's shortest commercial airport runway. The airport is wedged on a rocky outcrop at the foot of a mountain, with jagged terrain on one side and cliffs dropping into the sea at the other ends of the runway, so any landing here is a nerve-wracking challenge. Although the airport is closed to jet traffic, regional airline propeller aircraft are able to land there under waivers from the Netherlands Antilles Civil Aviation Authority. Number 1 on the list of most dangerous airports in the world is PARO International Airport, Bhutan. PARO Airport in Bhutan is sandwiched between two 18,000 plus foot Himalayan mountains. This airport is one of the most dangerous places to land as planes must be maneuvered between mountains, with, of course, powerful mountain winds, to land on a tiny runway. Planes are only allowed to land during the day when visibility is at its best. Doesn't sound quite as bad as Lukla, right? Consider this, This airport is so dangerous that only 8 pilots in the entire world are qualified enough to land here. That's some scary stuff. Pilots need to maneuver between mountains, fly within feet of houses, and land on an narrow, 6,500-foot runway. Planes are only allowed to take off and land during the day since any flying at night has been deemed far too dangerous. So, which airport do you think is the most dangerous among the list of top 10 dangerous airports in the world? Well, that's all we have for you today. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the content of this video, click the subscribe button so you can receive more content like this. Also post your comments below about the most dangerous airports in the world. I'd love to read them and I'm sure others would too.